Okay, so guided practice. And again, we're going to go through and identify our givens.
All right, so we've got 1.26 moles of copper.
Okay, so that's one given.
The other given would be the 0.78 moles of sulfur.
And what do I want?
Let's see, the maximum number of moles of copper 1 sulfide.
Moles of copper, 1 sulfide. Okay, so if copper is Cu
Yeah.
and sulfur is S, copper sulfide must be which one?
Must be the Cu2S.
S, yay, and that's our one.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm just going to do my math
Okay,
twice.
so we start over. We'll do 1.26 moles of copper as the given.
Moles of copper. And we want to change that to
Moles of copper sulfide, the Cu2S, right?
Yep.
We want to have
so
moles of copper on the bottom.
because we got to cross out, right?
Yeah. And then we look at we take the coefficients, so there's a 2 in front of the copper. And
Nothing in front of that.
So we say it's 1.
1.
All right.
So 1.26 divided by 2 is
0.63
Yep.
moles.
Moles
Because we got to put the units.
of.
We switch to Cu2S.
It's important to put what you're dealing with.
Yes.
Okay. So next one we're going to do is, what do we start with?
0.78 moles of sulfur.
Sulfur. And again, we're changing it to
The moles of Cu2S. So that means on the bottom we want to
same
have
thing, right?
Right. And then on the bottom we want moles of sulfur.
Which there's
There's
nothing
nothing there, so
so
we put 1.
And so that one's easy, right?
That's really nice. So 0.78 moles of Cu2S.
Okay, so which one made less?
The one that made less was the copper. So
That's fine.
so that would mean copper is the limiting reagent.
Copper was limiting. And so this is actually the maximum amount that we could have made. We could not have made the 0.78 because we ran out.
Okay, that makes sense. So we would run out when we hit that many moles of Cu2S, we'd run out of copper, so everything
Right.
would stop.
Exactly.
Even though we've got
More sulfur.
more sulfur.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll have both of these answers, guys, so you do need to indicate which one is the actual answer of the question, which is what is the maximum number. So it would be 0.63 would be our maximum.
Okay.
Can't make any more. So it does need to be indicated that that is your correct answer.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So don't just not indicate which one is which. I want you to actually tell me this one is it,
Please.
please.
All right.
Okay. Next guided practice.
All right. So let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I'm seeing
We are
0.36 moles of hydrogen, and
H2.
I am
It's a
seeing
given.
another given of 0.23 moles of silver,
Mm-hmm.
which is Ag.
Silver's Ag. Okay.
That means we want to get the number of moles of hydrogen sulfide. So moles of hydrogen sulfide is what we want.
That shouldn't say silver. That should say sulfide.
What?
My bad. Okay. Imagine that says sulfur, and it's an S. Yes, sulfur. That's totally my bad. Okay. So, anyways.
Do what we write,
Yeah.
not what we type.
Oops. Moles of hydrogen sulfide is definitely what we're looking for, right?
Yes.
So, again, put what we're starting with. H2.
Right. We want the moles of hydrogen sulfide,
Which is H2.
and
Yes.
there's no coefficient next to that H2S, so we just write a 1.
1
Okay. Moles of H2 is what we were
so that they
given.
cancel out.
And there is no
Nothing there
number there,
again,
so that's nice.
Yay! So this
Okay.
is 0.36.
Moles of H2S.
And then we have 0.23 moles of sulfur,
not silver.
not silver. And again, I've got moles of sulfur, which there's nothing
There's
here.
okay, so we can just put 1. And we're sticking with mole of H2S. 1 mole of H2S, that didn't change.
So 0.23.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the sulfur, the not silver,
Yeah.
is the limiting reagent. And the
Yay.
maximum that we can make is
0.23
moles of H2S, the hydrogen sulfide.
So that one was super easy because everything was ones.
That was really nice.
Okay, so yay!
Work on your practice. If you have any questions, come see us.
Yep, we're here.
Otherwise, sally forth, young adventurers. Wear your seatbelts.
And be kind to animals.
That's a good one. Okay.